In this video, we're going to take a look at the use of variables within Loadit. Variables are useful if you want to store a value and then refer to it at different points within your package. One way you can add a variable to your package is by clicking the View menu, selecting Variables, and then pressing the Add button. You'll be prompted to give your variable a name, which you'll use to refer to it later on. So for this example, I'm just going to create a variable called reporting week. Optionally, you can give it an initial value. In this case, I'm just going to give it the value week 1. And after you press OK, you'll see that you've got a variable defined, and you can see its value there is set to week 1. You can then refer to that variable within any expressions that you're using within Loadit. So for example, I've got a derived column here called reporting week, and I can set up an expression that references the variable I just created, reporting week, press OK, and you can see that the current value of the variable is used to populate that column. In a similar way, I can also include the variable in an expression within the target output path for this Excel output target I have defined here. So I include the variable name reporting week there, and when I run the package, we can see that a file named output week 1 has been created using week 1 taken from the variable value that I defined earlier. So we've seen that variables can be used throughout the package by referring to them within expressions. But what if we want to prompt the user to provide a value for the variable when they're using the package? You can add a set variable pre-processing step to your package and configure it by choosing your variable and choosing when you want to prompt the user to specify a value for that variable. When you run the package, the user is prompted to set a value for the variable. I'm going to change that to week 2. The package then runs, and we can see that there's a file produced with the name week 2, as we'd expect. It contains the values week 2 taken from the variable. So by using the set variable module in this way, it makes it much easier for the user because they don't have to remember to set the value or to change an expression within the package somewhere. Loadit just prompts them for the value it needs, and then the package just runs in the normal way. So hopefully that's given you some useful information about how to use variables within Loadit. If you want to find out more, there's plenty of information on our website, or why not get in touch.